Hello trainers of Rakusu and welcome to another live stream. In this one we are going to continue our SHADOW Suicune hunt. I am truly hoping that, we get the shiny SHADOW Suicune this time. It's gonna be pretty awesome to actually have one. So one thing I did discover is that I was actually doing it all wrong. Apparently I won't know if it's shiny until after I capture it. So I need to catch it every single time, then check my party whether or not to see if it's shiny. And one way of doing that is just leaving one slot open in my party, which is exactly what I'm gonna do here. Is I'm actually gonna take out one of my Pokemon so that every time I catch that SHADOW Suicune, I'll see it in my party. So that's the goal here. That's what we're gonna do. So, are you serious? There's the water. Okay. It was only a matter of time anyways that we were gonna have it. Oops, all shadow Pokemon. True. Strong start. What do you mean by that? No. SHADOW Suicune, yeah, let's go. Yes! You know what else I discovered though? The crazy thing is, I discovered that there's a reset button on the actual GameCube, and I was like, ain't no way right now. There's a reset button I could have been clicking this entire time. And I'm like, wow. Alright. So now that I know that there's a reset button, I don't have to like hard turn it off and whatnot. So we're gonna determine what Pokemon I'm gonna take out of my party so that I can decide from there, like, oh, I guess there's already an open slot. Who am I kidding? We're already set. Let's go. Yeah, we only need these Pokemon anyway. They'll win me. They'll take the W. I'll do it again. Please don't. I don't want to drink water. Why is there a star on my name? It's because you're a subscriber on here. You were probably gifted a sub. That's probably what happened, because we had a hype train not too long ago. And on that hype train, a lot of people got gifted a sub on Twitch for my channel and stuff, so that's probably what happened. Hello Daniel, welcome to the stream. I'm sending you good vibes. I appreciate that. We always need the good vibes. Vibes are very important. Alright, so the thing is about this SHADOW Suicune hunt is I probably won't actually know what it is until fairly late, because they're always gonna have it's like the last Pokemon that they send out for the most part. So I have to take out most of their Pokemon as it is. But you know what? I'm all for it. I know exactly what's gonna happen. What emulator are you using? I am not using an emulator. This is my actual, like, physical GameCube. I'm not using an emulator. I don't like the idea of shiny hunting on an emulator because there's really no point in shiny hunting on one if you don't get to keep it to begin with. Like, if you don't get to keep the Pokemon that you get as a shiny, what's the point of having it? You get what I mean? So that's why I do it on a physical console instead of the emulator. Oh cool, I got like, yeah. That's always good. Alright, so one thing I think, you know what, I think I am gonna go with these two are gonna be sent out first. I only hope that I don't bump into the Vileplume, because the Vileplume's very annoying with the Sunspore and everything. Do you like horror movies? Not really. A lot of the stuff that I've seen that are horror, is like, it's just very boring to me. Does that make sense? I've never really had all that great of an experience when it comes to those kinds of stuff. It's just, for the most part, they end up trying to jump scare you, or it's the same stuff every single time, and so it ends up being super boring. And it just bores me. It just bores me so much. And that's why I'm not really the biggest fan of it. Yeah. The journey to get them to the modern game is expensive though. You know what? I don't have to worry about that because I've already transferred Pokemon upwards though. Cause I already have like a Game Boy Advance, I have a DS, I have a 3DS, and I have a Switch. So I can do the journey. I can have it do a journey. In fact, I actually do have a Shadow Zapdos that was transferred all the way up and is in my Sword and Shield game. I really like it a whole lot, honestly. Alright. Alright, so with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to Espeon because Noctowl was mainly there just to get the screens up. As for this, I'm just gonna Thunder Wave both of the Vileplume and the Delcatty. They do a lot of damage though, that's for sure. Double Edge does a lot of damage. So I'm hoping that this will help prevent them both and make them slow so I can get an easy W. Hello Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Yeah, I can understand it. Yeah, that's my response to that. Hello Bootleg, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello. Alright, so Espeon's gonna be perfect here. I just used a Psybeam on Vileplume, which will help me out. And I'll go ahead and, you know what, I'll use Thunderbolt on Delcatty. We're doing pretty good so far. And I'm really hoping that sometime later today, once we do all of this, we'll actually get the shiny Shadow Suicune. That would be awesome. Snap out of it. Okay, there you go. Don't fall for the attract. Don't fall for the attract. Oh good, the paralysis is kicking in. That's always nice. I don't like Stun Spore though. That's really annoying. And it's still crazy to me why in like the older gens, electric types can get paralysis. It's just kind of crazy to think about, you know what I mean? Oh, come on, Ampharos. Oh, come on, really? Wait, how is Ampharos faster despite being paralyzed? That's crazy, what? How are you faster than my Espeon? I must not have a very good speed stat then. I must not have one. Been playing Skyrim? How's that been going? How's that been going? We're Oddish. I want a Shadow Oddish. No! No! I refuse! So this is gonna be really tough here because I already know what's coming. I'll have to use Psybeam on the Steelix. Well, I have to get rid of the Delcatty though. I'll have to get rid of Delcatty first. And as for the... I'll go into Coob here. Steelix is really annoying because it knows Earthquake. And since that hits everybody on the field, that means it could potentially KO the Shadow Suicune. And that would be a huge threat, like a huge danger to this shiny hunt. That's probably the thing that I'm most concerned about. How you doing? I'm doing good, Draca. How are you doing today? And yeah, I do want to hear that from everybody. How is everybody doing today? What's wrong with Shadow Oddish? I don't want it. Steelix is using taunt on who? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I want my reflect back up. Cause I really need my reflect. I'll go ahead and yawn. Oh right, I forgot. I'm darn it. Okay. I'll use Surf then. I think after I get this reflect up, I'm gonna go ahead and swap into Umbreon, and Umbreon's gonna be able to handle the Bayonet. Because Shadow Ball is gonna be a big problem here. Interestingly enough though, it is a physical move, and that's why it does so much, is because Espeon just does not have all that great of physical defense. Did you guys see how much damage that did despite having Reflect? It's pretty crazy. Just done with an eye appointment. You know what? I was supposed to actually go to an appointment myself, but unfortunately we had a really, really bad thunderstorm. Like a really, really bad storm. And because of that, I didn't actually get to go do that appointment that I needed to do. It wasn't for an eye appointment. I think it was like a dentist appointment or a doctor's appointment. Oh, there's a crab rave. Alright. Nice crab rave. But I had to cancel that because it was just raining so bad. There was lightning so close to my house, and the thunder literally shook my house. It was so loud. Incredibly loud. Oh man. Guess who's here with more sword? Oh, nice! Nice, Will, nice. Can fire types be burned and poison types poison? No. Not in these gens, they cannot be. They can't. I'm tired a bit. I had a long day at work, just relaxing. Well, you know what? That's what exactly what we're here for. We're here just to have a little bit of fun, just a little bit of, you know, chillaxing. Can I use yawn? Oh, I can. Okay. That's exactly what we're here for. We're just shiny hunting and chilling. Thundershook mine as well. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when these storms get so like intense. There's the Suicune, so we're not gonna know whether it's shiny or not until after we catch it. So you're saying you shook your whole house? No, I didn't. I mean like lightning and thunder, you know what I mean? Oh man. I don't like that they all know Attract. Why? Why do all your Pokemon know Attract? Stop. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and confuse Ray the Steelix. Oh, and then Mudshot the Steelix too. I want to get rid of that Steelix as soon as possible. Oh man. This surf is probably gonna be really annoying because it hits us both. I really wish that this Quagsire had water absorb, but unfortunately not. I'm joking. Oh yeah, I know you're joking. I know. Can I use my Aggron to Hyper Beam your wall? Why? Why? What is with everybody and wanting to just destroy my walls? Why? I just got Tapu Lele and Go earlier in the raid event for it ends tomorrow. Oh wow! Congratulations! So what I'm gonna do here is, now that the Steelix is asleep, I'm gonna go ahead and bite the Suicune, and then I'm gonna swap over to... Wait, do I even have... I don't think I have anything for this. I'm gonna have to use an item and heal up a bit. I'll just use a super potion because I think that should be enough for the most part to get my Espeon up. Or maybe I'll go... Should I go into Ampharos? Can I... I think I can... I don't know if I can paralyze in this generation. Because Steelix is a ground and steel type, right? Can I paralyze him? Hold on. In Generation 3. Because this takes place in Generation 3. Okay, so I actually can paralyze a Steelix. So this is my chance to swap over to Ampharos, and then I can use Thunder Wave on there. Oh wait. Oh wait, actually I'm so silly. I'm not even supposed to be focused on the Steelix. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Because it's asleep right now. Silly little me. Silly, silly me. I really don't want to damage the Suicune too much though, because I really am concerned about that earthquake incoming. I'm hoping it stays asleep for as much as possible. I'll swap over into Espeon, I think. Well, no, that's kind of risky. It's not gonna be able to take a hit. Okay, that's okay. So I'll use Secret Power on. No, I won't. Okay, you know what? We'll just keep on attacking. We'll keep on attacking, and I'll just Thunder Wave this Suicune. Yeah, that's another issue. Shadow Rush does recoil damage. If my Static doesn't get it, then I'll use Thunder Wave. Oh, Static did get it. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good, that's good. It took so long just to get the raid pass, and I had to wait for the raid with other people. Yeah. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up my Espeon. And I'm gonna go ahead and get Reflect back up. So let me swap out Ampharos for Espeon real quick. Because I don't want to be hit by that earthquake. And then with that, I can go ahead and use Reflect while I also take out that Steelix. Also, one of my friends is helping me with getting the fossils, but thanks for... Okay, that's good. 10,000 years give you such a... neck of click? Woo? What? I'm confused. I don't quite understand. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Steelix. We're gonna keep on attacking it. And I'm gonna keep on using Reflect as well so I can keep that up. I assume you are using the unlimited ball glitch. I am not. I am not using the unlimited ball glitch. I did not know that was a thing. Hello, J2. Okay. It woke up. Please don't be using Earthquake. Please don't. Yeah, be confused. Hit yourself in confusion. Hit yourself in... No! Come on! So... that's so mean. Come on. You're hurting the Suicune. And it already has to deal with... Okay, okay. I really dislike Steelix. I really don't like dealing with the Steelix on the enemy team. It's just so annoying because of that Earthquake. It's like, please stop. Let's go ahead and use Bite on the Steelix. I'm just gonna go straight for KOing it. I'm not wasting any time. I have to KO it right away. Right now. It's so close to fainting. If we can just get it out. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So now it's gone. I don't have to worry about it now. Oh, goodness. Not a very nice one. So this one's gonna keep on using Surf. First you hate Oddish, second Steelix. I mean, to be fair, Steelix has put, like, this shiny hunt in jeopardy so many times. Alright. So I think this turn I'm just gonna heal. My main concern is just healing a bunch. And then from there, I won't even attack it. I'm just gonna start throwing Ultra Balls at it. Okay. You sound tired then you feel like... how do I sound tired? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to sound tired. That's crazy. I had no idea I sounded tired. My bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and use this Ultra Ball on the Suicune and hope to get it. As for this one, we're gonna go ahead and swap out into Ampharos. Let me see how much special defense this one has. 79 special defense. That's good. That's good. Alright, hopefully we can catch it. How's work been for you? Work has been really busy, I guess is the word. Like, I've been working a lot of really intense shifts. Very, very long ones. Makes shiny hunting easier? Yeah. Yeah. That's the normal for me, sounding tired, yeah. It's kind of normal for me too, except sometimes, you know, I try to exert more energy and sound more, you know, upbeat so I don't sound so tired. I try not to be tired. I try not to be. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and heal my Ampharos. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball at it again. We're gonna keep on going until we successfully manage to catch it. Alright. Oh, my bad. I wasn't assuming you sounded low or anything. No, don't apologize. You're perfectly fine, Draca. You're perfectly fine, I promise you. It's no big deal. Okay. To be fair. Okay, Thunder, I tried making you drink water, but it didn't work. Did you rig it? Let me see. Oh, yeah. You did send water my way. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'll go ahead and take a sip here soon. Give me just 1 second to go ahead and throw this Ultra Ball at this Pokemon real quick. And I'll go ahead and do it. Alright. I do not like that taste at all. Okay. I dare you to do an Oddish shiny hunt? Not happening. It's not happening. Sorry. Sorry to break your hopes and dreams, but I'm not doing a shiny Oddish hunt ever. I mean, I just might, just so that I can release it in front of everybody. Like, I just releases the Oddish in front of everybody, or KOs the shiny Oddish. That's exactly what I would do. Alright. I wonder if I should heal up my Noctowl. Or not, actually. I don't really have anything I can do here. Cotton Spore, I think, is just... Yeah, Cotton Spore doesn't really do anything. I think it just lowers stats, so that's what I'll do to just pass a turn. Hello, Metamaxis. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Day's been good. How are you doing, lovely people? I've been doing great. Thanks so much for asking. Alright. I'm just gonna keep using Cotton Spore because it's a move that I can use without having to worry about doing anything. I just worry about that Shadow Rush. I really, really, really worry about it. I do not like that recoil damage. I heavily dislike that recoil damage. Alright, so now let me go ahead and heal up a little bit. Go ahead and heal you. There we go. Perfect. Oh man. Stay in the ball. Stay in the Pokeball, Suicune. Stay in the ball. Just stay in the ball, please. 2, 3. Yay, we got it! Let's go! Okay. Hopefully it's a shiny. Hopefully. It's gonna be really annoying because the process for this is gonna be super duper long. Incredibly long. Because of the cutscene that plays every single time. Alright. Alright, Suicune, are you shiny? No, you are not. Time to reset. Alright. So it turns out that on the GameCube, there's a reset button. And I had no idea about it. I had no idea there was a reset button. I thought I had to do it through the controllers because, you know, that's how it would be done through, you know, the DS and the 3DS and, you know, even the Game Boy Advance and things, right? That's how you would reset it. But I just learned that today, you could just reset it normally. Like, they have a little button to reset the game. And I was like, are you serious? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Easy peasy now. I don't have to worry about my capture card glitching from me resetting it so much, like hard resetting it. Alright. We just gotta keep on trying until eventually we get it, which I know we will get it eventually. And in the end, it's going to be immensely worth it because we're gonna have such a special Suicune. It's gonna have a ribbon that it can only get from this game. Alright. Now, I should mention, oftentimes whenever she starts off, sometimes it'll be the same Pokemon, sometimes it's not. It's up to RNG, really, what Pokemon are sent out first. Except for Suicune. The only one that won't be sent out first is Suicune. Okay. Actually, how can you tell if it's a shiny or not? You can only tell if it's a shiny after you capture it. Because it doesn't have a set ID for it until after you capture it, and then it turns to your trainer ID. And that alone should determine whether or not it's shiny. You need a catch one that has like the same, what's the word? The same numbers that match up or line up to your user ID or your trainer ID for it, if that makes sense. It's a little hard to explain, but yeah, that's how you know. So you're not gonna know until after you capture it. That's the only way. Does get shiny hunting one? Never. Never. I have the same friend, a shiny Pick-a-Peck, so I'm a little occupied. That's perfectly fine. That's fine. That's honestly fine. Alright. Let me swap over into my Espeon because that's been taken care of. And then I'll use Thunder Wave again on the Vileplume. I'm just wondering if the Shadow Pokemon's shiny will look different. Yes, it will, actually. Well, I mean, it's already different in this game, and I can actually show you. So let me show you something. Hold on. I wonder if I can do that real quick. I'll side beam on that, and then I'll thunderbolt the Delcatty. It's interesting. So Colosseum's version of the shiny is vastly different than, or like, I shouldn't say vastly, but it's fairly different when compared to the shinies in the regular games. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Here's a really good example. Oh, here we go. Here's something really interesting that you're gonna see here. Sorry, it took me a little bit to go ahead and find it, but this will show you the legendary dogs. So you can see here, in Stadium it has a different shiny, in Colosseum it also has a different shiny. But you'll see at the very top what they look like normally, and then on the second row, you'll see what they look like, you know, in, what should I call it? In like the regular games. So it's just rather interesting to notice that the shinies do in fact look different in Colosseum. Except for Raikou's. Raikou's shiny is a little bit different because the shade of the fur is just a tad bit different than what it looks like in regular games. But I love the fact that in Colosseum, Suicune gets a black cloud. I mean, that is so cool in my opinion. I really wish that Raikou's shiny was like that in Stadium 2, because I think Stadium 2's shiny Raikou looks epic, but Colosseum has a better shiny for the other two. At least in my opinion. So yeah, that should help you out. That's what they look like. Alright, but why not Duskit shiny hunt? Because I'm not gonna do that. No, ew, I don't want a Duskit shiny. Oh man, with the shadow effects that make it difficult to see. You'd be surprised, but it's really not. It's not that hard to see. It really isn't. You're gonna be able to tell. It's gonna be pretty obvious to tell. Alright. And you'll know because it'll also have like the effect too. It'll have a shiny effect. The shiny sparkles in this game are also different. Yeah. So let's see here. See, if she has it to where it's a shiny, for example, if the enemy who I'm fighting against, like this Cypher admin, has the shiny and like sends it out and it sparkles and everything, if I catch it, it's not guaranteed to remain shiny. And that's solely just because of like the fact that it would it would have her trainer ID and not our own, if that makes any sense. If I'm trying my best to explain it properly. It rolls shiny when you catch. Yeah, it rolls shiny when I catch it. Yes, yes, essentially, yes. Serious question: why do you not like water exactly? Because it tastes like minerals. I don't like the taste of it. The taste of it is just kind of like, eh, you know? I think my reflect is still up. Oh, but that still does a lot of damage because it's super effective. I'm gonna have to swap out into my Quagsire here soon. So I'm gonna do that after this turn. And hopefully it'll work out. I believe. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the Bayonet. And then I'm gonna swap out into my Quagsire. And that should do it. Okay. I really just wanted to paralyze that Bayonet. My Umbreon is super slow, that's why. And Bayonet has Attract. All of our Pokemon have Attract. Every single one of them. Thunder, did you know that 60% of our bodies are made out of water? Yeah, I knew that, but I mean, we don't taste it, so you know. Do you drink tap water? No, I drink the water that comes from the water bottles. We have like multiple different ones. Besides, I prefer soda. I enjoy this soda a whole lot. What is your guys' favorite soda? Mine's been root beer. I love mug root beer the most. I'm gonna go ahead and use Yawn on the Steelix, try and get it to sleep. Tap water tastes spicy. I probably would not like it then. I would not like it. Oh, thank you so much for the head pats. I appreciate that. Thank you. Starry. Oh, hello, Garrett. Welcome to the stream. Oh, so you like Starry? Sprite's nice. But I guess Starry is like CR Mist, but they changed their name. It's still weird to me that they changed their name. I've heard Legends of Mug. Let me hear it. Let me hear the legends you're talking about. I want to hear this. McDonald's Sprite and Coke Zero. I don't even want to know what that tastes like, that combination. I don't want to know. I'm hoping the Suicune continues to use Surf because I'd rather it use that than like Shadow Tackle or whatever. I forget what the name of it is. I love the animations in this game so much more though. I mean, you guys see how cool Umbreon looks with like those, the glowing, where it constantly has like the glowing, whatchamacallit? The markings glow and then disappear and everything. It's super cool. Hello, August, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Okay, that is doing a lot of damage. Then do you have the shiny charm and sword and shield? Yes, I do. I do, in fact, have the shiny charm. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into Espeon here, and that's when I'm gonna go ahead and use Reflect. But first, I'm gonna heal my Umbreon, because Umbreon desperately needs to be healed up. So I'm gonna use a Hyper Potion on my Umbreon, because Umbreon is my, like, bulkiest Pokemon. So it can take the most hits more easily. So let me go ahead and use Reflect. There we go. I'm great, how are you? I'm doing good, thank you so much for asking. Thank you. It's not a combo? I would hope not. I would hope not. What do you mean tap water tastes spicy? I was reading the comment that Draca had sent. Draca was the one who said that it tastes spicy. Alright, don't say I said that, it wasn't me. Alright, so I'm gonna go straight for just attacking the Steelix. I'm gonna go all out in attacking Steelix. Alright. Are they infusing Capsaicin in the water? I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. Alright. Oh man. Hopefully we'll learn Morning Sun and Moonlight soon. That's what I'm hoping for. Because having an Umbreon and Espeon that can heal themselves would be nice. Oh no. Okay, they flinched though. That's fine. Is the Steelix already confused? I forget. I'm gonna confuse it. Because I'm not risking that. I'm not risking that at all. Hello, Rem. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what tap water I tasted, but it was spicy. Okay. Okay. That's pretty crazy, though, to think about that. Suicune is a spicy water. What? Kato, what? What? Okay, so Steelix is already confused. Oh, I see. Okay, my bad. Taunt? Who are you using it on? Oh, not Espeon. Really? Come on. That's so cringe. It's okay, though. It should be going out this turn, I believe. Hopefully. It's super low. If I can just get, like, a crit or something, hopefully our Umbreon can take it out. Now when I search up how many Pokemon to defeat to get a shiny is 60. Oh wow, that is a lot of Pokemon to KO. Come on, bite. Yeah, I did enough, okay. Pokemon Morning Sun and Moonlight. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. That's Alright. Now it's just a matter of capturing the Suicune. I'm gonna use Secret Power on it because I know for a fact Secret Power does in fact have a chance to do paralysis. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal up my Ampharos, because I'm gonna use it to paralyze the Suicune. That's the goal here. Like, why do we need to defeat 60 Pokemon to get a shiny? I mean, it is what it is. I believe it's just to increase the odds. To increase the odds. If I get lucky with this. Oh my goodness, I got that lucky? Ain't no way. I got so lucky and pulled the paralysis off. That is so funny, actually. So I'm gonna use Hyper Potion on my Espeon and bring up Reflect again. Alright, so hold on. Let me see how much this is. Okay. Secret Power chances of paralysis. Let me see this. Oh, it has a 30% chance. Hold on. Oh, wait, what? Oh no, I'm lagging. Uh-oh. What in the world? I think my computer just froze. Oh, okay. Okay, my computer froze there for a minute, guys. My computer froze. One of my drivers crashed. Rust in pieces. Okay. Well, that happened out of nowhere. I think I'm okay now, though. I think I'm okay. Is the stream still working for you guys? Is it going okay? Let me know if the stream's still going perfectly fine on your end. Secret Power paralyzed the PC. Imagine, dude. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball it. I just don't want to I really don't want to, like, accidentally KO the Suicune. Yes, the stream is still going. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for letting me know. That's good. At least the stream's going okay. I don't know why my driver crashed there for a minute, but whatever. Okay. Time to keep throwing Pokeballs until we get the Suicune. It's probably gonna be a while because, you know, legendaries are gonna be legendaries, am I right? But, you know what? Where there's determination, where there's a will, there's a way. And that way is me constantly throwing Pokeballs at it until it decides to stay. And I guess what I'll do is I'll just keep using healing items, I suppose. Until I eventually catch it. Stay in the ball! At least it's not a super duper long cutscene. At least there's that. Because I would hate to have to go through the cutscene like, you know, the starters in X and Y. Hunting those would be a pain because of how much dialogue there is. I don't know if I could handle it. I would probably go crazy. Oh man. But at least with this, it's not that bad. Do you have to beat it before you reset? No. I have to catch it. Because I'm not gonna know whether or not it's shiny until afterwards after I catch it. Because it rolls the shiny afterwards. It rolls the shiny after I catch it. This is why you don't drink and drive. Oh my goodness, Delta's got the jokes. That's a good one. Don't you have a Master Ball? I don't know if I do. Oh. Hello Trinity, welcome to the stream. But I don't really see a reason to use a Master Ball either. Because I wanna save the Master Ball for something I legitimately like run out of Pokeballs to catch. I can't reset because I won't know until after I catch it whether or not it's shiny. It rolls the shiny after I catch it. If it's not shiny, then you know, then I reset it. I'm not gonna be able to know until after I catch it. Alright. It's a long process, that's for sure. This is a really tough shiny hunt because of how much goes into it. Can't have a Thunder stream without a Rickroll. Literal facts. Like every stream I have nowadays, just I get Rickrolled. There's no way out of it. Oh, hello, Volo. Volo has decided to bring his presence into this. Hello, Ladios. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How you doing? Oh yeah, one thing, guys. So on Friday we changed that to Terror Raids. We're gonna be doing the Meganium Terror Raids is what we're gonna be doing on Friday. So just a heads up ahead of time. I will be posting that on my community page, showing that, you know, I'm changing it up a little bit. But yeah. Oh, Cynthia. Oh my goodness. You guys have to time it perfectly. You guys have to time it perfectly if you want to scare me with that. Would it be worth the time to grind your team to level 100 to speed up the Venus battle? No. No, I'm not. Dude, that would take so long. Do you have any idea how long that would take? It would take months to bring them up to level 100 because there's only a few places I can go that let you do battles over and over again. I would take way too long. Just finished streaming Final Fantasy XIV. Okay, how'd that go? I hope you had a fun time doing that. I hope you had a fun time. When was that announced? As in like the change in my schedule? Or are you talking about the Meganium Terror Raids? Let me know. Alright. That Delcatty does a lot of damage with Double Edge. But that won't stop me. It won't stop me. Alright. Man. A couple of days ago, I was cooking dinner and I made spaghetti, right? And we had this one package that was literally like just 2 pounds of noodles. So I made all of the noodles and then I'm just like, I have so many noodles but not enough spaghetti sauce. So I went to the store earlier today and I bought the spaghetti sauce, but it wasn't the same kind. Like it wasn't the same kind. I was super sad because the kind that I normally get is like the, you know, it's like the meat sauce or it's like the garlic and herb one and all that kind of ones. But they didn't have that. They only had tomato basil and I was so disappointed. I was like, man, I wanted I wanted the meat one, or I wanted the what should I call it? The garlic and basil or whatever it is. I'm so bad at remembering every now and then, but yeah, so I ended up with this and I was like, I'm eating it now. I have some of the noodles with me and I've been eating this spaghetti and trying it with this sauce. I'm just like, it's just not that good. It's not as good as the other one. So just sadness right there. RC's forbid you cross the spaghetti sauce. Oh my goodness. Rest in pieces, my spaghetti sauce. Oh man. Terror Raid. Oh, I heard it from somebody in chat. Draka is right. I heard it from somebody in chat yesterday. Yesterday, someone mentioned a Meganium Terror Raid being, like, you know, released, and was telling me on Friday that Friday would be the best time to, what's the word? To up and do the Terror Raids. So that's kind of the reason why I decided to do the Shadow Shiny Suicune hunt today. And then also, you know, do that Terror Raid on Friday. Friday is going to be a little difficult though, because on specifically Friday, that's the time that I'll be, what's the word? I'll be at work. So I am actually working that day, and then immediately after I come home, I have to go into streaming. So it'll be difficult, yeah, but it should be worth it in the end. It'll be worth it, hopefully. Never got news for it, really? Wonder why was someone else streaming on your channel yesterday? Whatever do you mean? Nah, it was me. It was me who streamed yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about. Heh. Alright. Oh no, my reflect wore off. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll confuse Ray the Steelix. Actually, no. I'm gonna buy the bayonet and then I'll use Yawn. Oh, right. I'm taunted. Okay. Mudshot the Steelix. The thing about these gens is that... Oh, wow. Critical hit. Oh, nice. Nice going, Umbreon. Okay. The thing about moves that hit multiple opponents is that it actually splits the power apart. Like, it cuts the power in half. You get what I mean? Because you have a move that's like 90 in power and 100% accurate with Surf, right? The power gets cut in half. That's what happens. That deep fried thunder, her secret alter ego. Yeah, it was an April Fool's joke for the most part. That's what happened. All right, I'll confuse her to Steelix now, and then I'm gonna go ahead and Mudshot it as well. Wait, Zoomer Thunder separate from regular Thunder and Robo Thunder? Is this new lore? Oh man. Speaking of, I think Robo Thunder Week is coming up. I just gotta get like the right art piece for it. But yeah, it's gonna be back soon, guys. The robot's gonna come back. Oh man, it's been a while after all. It's been a while. Yeah, that deep fried thunder was in fact my secret alter ego. How did you know? How did you know? Alright, I'm gonna use secret power on the Suicune and hope for paralysis and keep mudshotting the Steelix. That's the goal here. Oh man. The sooner I paralyze that Suicune, the better, because it means that it's gonna be slower, first of all, and second of all, there might be chances of it not actually being able to attack, which will be great to you know, hopefully avoid recoil damage. Mm-hmm. Man. Alright, so I can actually use secret power on the Steelix as well, and there's a chance that they'll paralyze it. Can I use Yawn? Oh, I can! So if secret power doesn't paralyze it, oh, critical hit too, then I'll use Yawn and that should take care of it too. Oh, perfect. Never got replaced by a robot before, but almost got replaced by a mimic. Dude. Oh, speaking of, okay, so there's this funny thing. So my friend and I play VR chat, right? And my friend Plush actually encountered somebody with my username. They had somebody named Thunder405. And that was my username, and it wasn't me. And I was like, are you serious? Who is this person? So I hopped on, right? And I was like, okay, take me to this person. Let me see him. And he's all like, oh, well, that happened several hours ago. And I was like, what? And you didn't tell me this? I was so upset. I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe the fact that it had just straight up. He didn't even tell me about this until several hours later. I was so just, So I'm gonna check today. I sent him a friend request. I'm so ready to just drop in and be like, how dare you have my username? Who do you think you are? I'm so ready to jump scare them. I'm so ready to. It's gonna be so funny in my opinion. Alright, good. Steelix is asleep now. Which means I can just... No. Don't attack the Suicune. Attack the Steelix. We're gonna just keep on attacking the Steelix until it's gone. Okay. I didn't know Thunder had an alter ego. Yeah. I said we should have a Colosseum and XD remake, or at least add them to Switch Online for us. Literally facts! Please! Please, by all means. Because I love Pokemon Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. I want to see a remake happen, or like a remaster or something. I want a remake! I want a remaster, or like anything surrounding it, okay? I love this game. I want to see it happen. Bring it to the Switch. Let people encounter this game. The thing that makes me really weird about it is that I don't think they're gonna make a remake of it. One, because it's a spin-off game, and two, because like the very beginning of the game starts off with blowing up a building. And you know, they want to be really kid-friendly, like over-the-top kid-friendly. Sure, they have dark stuff happen every now and then, but like it's to a point where they don't really necessarily show it all that much. Does that make sense? They don't necessarily like, what's the word? Show explosions all that much, or like show gruesome kind of stuff, like the death of the professor, for example. They didn't show that. They just told us that the professor had been killed because it was protecting the Koraidon or Miraidon that we have from the other one, you know, and so forth. Yeah. That's kind of what happened. Oh, don't forget that him punching a human before yeah, true. They don't want to show Pokemon attacking humans like a whole lot. I mean, they have Legends Arceus though, so they might. I feel like they might be okay with it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. You know what? And actually, they made a Mystery Dungeon remake, right? With Mystery Dungeon DX, right? So maybe there is a chance they will actually go out of their way to make a remake of this. I'm really hoping. Do you ever wish that a less popular game you like got more popular so it can lead to Yes! All the time. Wow, I can't believe you got to meet Thunder 405. Yeah! I can't wait to meet this person too, yeah. Okay, hello Champion Bolt, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's so funny. It's so funny that your name is Bolt, because I have a character named Bolt as well, and it's my ancestor. It's just ironic. It's nothing like, you know, bad by it. I just think it's kind of funny is all. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Okay, hold on. Let me see if Reflect is up or not. I forget. No, do not use Psybeam. Just use Reflect. Alright. Hopefully we can catch this. We'll get it eventually. I'm just gonna keep hoping that it's a shiny. The rolls, the shiny rolls are gonna be something else, because the chances of a shiny in this game are so, like, so low. They're so low. But even worse in Emerald, though, that's for sure. Which I've been shiny hunting, and Rayquaza in Pokemon Emerald. And it's really difficult to get the exact frame correct, because I have to do, like, a very particular process just to be able to, what's the word? To get this shiny. They had a slowpoke tail food trade in Soul Silver. How dude. Poor slowpokes, man. Poor slowpokes. Poor slowpokes. So I did something a while back, and I made a dish with a slowpoke tail, and I don't know if I still have the video for it. Hold on, let me see if I can find a video for it. I wonder if I can find a video for it. I know I renamed it. I know I named it No Regrets.mp4. And I laughed because it was me feeding a slowpoke tail. And I remember sending that off to a few like friends of mine, and they're like, "What is wrong with you? Who do you think you are? What are you doing?" But I thought it was so funny at the time. I thought it was so funny. The manga is brutal. It is! The manga is unhinged, very much so. I love the Pokemon Adventures manga. I actually have all of it, for the most part. I don't really have... Well, I have all the way up to, I think, Emerald, but I don't have, like, anything afterwards. I have a bit of Black and White. No, I have Diamond and Pearl, too, I think. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Yeah. Because they have, like, the big old books, like, the big books, the bigger ones that have multiple volumes in it. That's what I did, is I bought one of those that were, like, 3-in-1. And I have those. I've been trying to collect more of them, though. I've been working towards collecting more. Oh, yes. Hello, Thunder. It's been a while. I am your ancestor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. You monster? Whatever do you mean? Nah, I enjoyed it. It showed to be happy and everything. Right, Retro? Oh, my goodness. Alright. After Legend ZA, they're willing to do any... Yeah, true. Hopefully. Hopefully. And the manga pages in the Pokemon manga were a little dark as well. Remember the Charmeleon and the Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. I do remember that. Crazy, crazy. Oh, man. I know the process that is the calculating seed and frame skips via battle. Yep. Pretty much. Okay, it's not shiny. You can tell just from the icon on there. I forgot the icon adjusts if it's shiny as well. I don't actually need to do a summary. I'll be able to tell the moment I open it up the Pokemon menu. I like the fact that the Kanto Elite Four are evil. I did too, honestly. It was such a unique thing because they're made to be like these really powerful trainers who you're supposed to look up to, right? And then they turned out to be evil, and it was such a huge twist that it was super interesting and made me more invested in the story. It's so good. That's why, you know, with my own storyline and the lore that I have, it is a little dark. It does get a bit dark, but I think that's what makes it more intriguing, I guess is the right word. Alright. Shout out to Pokemon Rebirth for taking an awesome premise and being as mid as possible. Literally. Dude, Pokemon Colosseum actually had a manga. They did get a manga. But you know what's sad is that the manga was canceled. They never finished it. And I was like, man, if only. What if the Pokemon Adventures manga gets adapted for mature Pokemon fans? I know it wouldn't happen, but it's cool to think. I agree, Champion Bolt. I do. Is it okay if I just call you Bolt? Can I just call you Bolt? Would that be okay? But yeah, I'm honestly on your side with that. 100%. It would be really cool. It would be really, really cool. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and use Reflect and then Thunder Wave. Yeah, for the anime. Oh, I would love an anime variant. I would love an anime one. Is something that is not dark but a little funny. A woman got divorced in the Detective Pikachu sequel game. It caught me so off guard. I know! He's just sitting there eating mac and cheese. And then out of nowhere is like thrown into this dark pit. And the first words that you hear the moment he's thrown in there is, I want a divorce. Like, I'm sorry. But when I saw that scene, I bursted into laughter so hard I couldn't breathe. I thought it was way too hilarious. It was so funny. Oh man, it was just too funny. I shouldn't laugh at that, but at the same time, it came out of left field so like, it just blew my mind out of nowhere. And this all started with him eating mac and cheese. Like, what? What do you mean? Oh, man. Slowpoke is too innocent, dumb to know that it's eating its own kind. Yeah. True, Retro, true. Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna use Psybeam on the Vileplume and then just Thunderbolt the Delcatty. Man, talk about fumbled premises. Yeah. Oh man. I think a lot of manga has a lot of potential, but I think sometimes people struggle to know how to execute the potential that the manga has. I think that's one big major thing is a lot of mangas are affected by that, where they have really awesome storylines, but the execution for them is so terrible. Alright, and that should take care of the Vileplume, and if I manage to hit this Thunderbolt on the Delcatty, that'll definitely help and take out the Delcatty. Hello WTS, welcome to the stream! How you doing today? Hello, hello. Okay, just came across the stream. Oh, awesome! I appreciate that. Oh, you just heard. Oh my goodness, Bolt! Please be careful. I hope everything is okay. Please stay inside. Stay safe. Be safe. All right. I'm gonna use Psybeam on the Steelix. Or actually, I'll use it on the Steelix, and then I'm gonna swap out into the Quagsire. Alright, here we go. Bolt, just take a deep breath and stay inside. Just lock your doors and stay safe. Panicking won't solve anything, so the best thing you can do is just take a deep breath, drink some water, just drink whatever, you know, comforts you, and just relax. There's nothing you can do about it, so just, you know, don't fret over it. It's an unfortunate thing that happened, yes, but if, you know, in the words of those I know, just don't panic about it. Just stay away from the windows and stay inside. Alright, I mean, in one of the manga, the reason Brandon wears his hat all the time is because he got a scar from a salamence. And you can already see the aftermath with Brendan's forehead I know, I saw that too, and I was like, man. I saw that too. It's because he protected, I think he protected Sapphire, right? If I'm recalling correctly, he protected Sapphire, and that's the whole reason why he has that scar, is he was protecting her from the salamence. And then the salamence broke into the laboratory. And when he broke into the laboratory, it released Rayquaza from like the lab. I think that's what happened. Oh, thank you so much, WTS. I always give it my best to try and make it as chill as possible. We're always chill here. We always nice. Nobody, like, you know, any bullying is not allowed. It always results in an auto ban. I ain't dealing with anybody who's mean or anything, you know what I mean? I always want it to be a safe and fun place for everybody. So I'm going to swap out into Umbreon here because I don't want to deal with that Bayonet. I know that Bayonet's going to be a big threat. So I'm going to go ahead and use Surf. That way I can hit both of them and it'll take out the Delcatty because it's low on health, and then also deal a bit of damage to the Bayonet. Thanks, it freaked me out a bit. I subbed you. Well, thank you so much for the subscription, Bo. I really appreciate that a whole lot. But yeah, just focus on yourself. Just focus on, you know, just relaxing. Don't, you know, don't let it get to your head or anything. It is scary, but panicking about it and being scared won't solve anything but make you very anxious and all that kind of stuff. You don't want to fall to that. You got this. Just stay strong. You got this. All I know about the Pokemon manga is that Red's peaceful. What in the world, Retro? That's certainly something to say. I don't really know about that one in particular, honestly. That I've never seen that happen in all the manga for Red. Like seeing Red in the manga, there's not a single panel where that happens. That's what in the world? Oh man. Alright, so that takes care of that. The Bayonet. Oh, Bayonet's so annoying with the attract. I really don't like that, but it's okay because it's gonna be KO'd next turn. Thankfully. Come on, make an attack. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna put the Suicune to sleep. That's gonna be helpful there. I believe Bayonet has insomnia, I think, as its ability, so I don't think it matters too much. So then we're gonna go ahead and mudshot the Suicune as well. Hopefully maybe lower its accuracy or its speed or something, because it is pretty fast. It is fairly fast. Alright. Brendan getting a scar is actually the inspiration of my PLA OC. He protected Akari from an Alpha Garchomp and he wears a mask because of the scar on the left side of his lip. Oh, that's really cool. What's the design for the mask? Like, what, can you give me an idea? I'm sure it's a really cool design for it. I think designs like that are just the most interesting. They catch you off guard. They're just different. They're built different. Alright, so I think I'll just bite the Suicune, and I think I'm gonna swap out over into my Espeon now because the biggest threat, the Bayonet's gone. So that'll let me put up Reflect again, and then I can just keep dealing a bit of damage to it. Because I just want to get it at least in a yellow. Because if it wakes up at any point, my biggest concern is that recoil damage. So I don't want to lower it too much. Alright, Reflect. We'll get that Reflect back up. Because that'll help against the Shadow, what's it called? Shadow Tackle or whatever it's called. That'll help against it. Because it's a physical move. Alright. Keep staying asleep. I think, you know what? I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball at it. I know it's not in the yellow, but it will be after Espeon uses the Psybeam. Because I don't want to KO it. I just want to get it lower. And that should help. Alright. Perfect. Fair enough. I might make a fan story about the Pokemon region that has a gimmick expanding upon the bond phenomenon, where an item that enhances the bond between trainer and Pokemon, but unlike Ash Greninja, can fuse as one. That would be something different. That's different. That's for sure. Honestly, I say do it. Do what you want to do. Shoot for your dreams. You know, this world needs creativity. Creative minds are what bring a lot of stuff to life, and I'm sure that with the story that you make, you can inspire a ton of people to do the same. You can inspire people to make their own concepts and all other kinds of stuff. So by all means, go for it. Alright, so I'm gonna keep on throwing this Ultra Ball at it. It is fairly low, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and call to my Espeon. I'm just gonna keep on calling to my Espeon to pass up turns. It's a bandage mask based on Obanai from Demon Slayer, but it's black. The ninja mask in PLA is the basis for the design. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It sounds like a very interesting design, that's for sure. Okay, so the Suicune woke up. I think I don't want to use secret power because that's gonna do damage to the Pokemon. I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'll just call to my Umbreon to pass that turn and then swap into Ampharos, who can use Thunder Wave. Yeah, because I can just Thunder Wave it from there and I don't have to worry about dealing damage. Because that was my biggest concern. Surf still does quite a bit of damage, which makes me wonder if maybe it's like a modest nature or something. It might be, because it is doing a good amount of damage. Alright. Go ahead and call, and then I'll use Thunder Wave to paralyze the Suicune. Alright. Shadow Rush. There it is again. Ah, that recoil damage. Static? Do I get static? Static, maybe? Static, static? No? Okay, it doesn't matter. We got Thunder Wave off. That's all that matters. Alright. That's gonna help. I'm gonna go ahead and throw another Ultra Ball at it, and then I'm gonna swap into my Espeon, because Espeon can bring up Reflect, which means that it's gonna do less damage with the Shadow move that it's using. And when that happens, the less damage, the better. So it won't do as much recoil. Alright. 1. Okay, it really doesn't want to stay in that ball. Another idea that I had is an item gimmick that uses the power of Arceus to give a Pokemon a more divine form. It's another type of gimmick I thought about. You know what? That'd be kind of interesting. It kind of reminds me a bit of like, what's the word? What happened in the Nobles? Kind of like the what it had there, but a less risky one, I guess, is the word. Pokemon being blessed by Arceus to transcend a new divine form. I feel like that would be alpha Pokemon, wouldn't it be? Because aren't alphas technically that? Hold on, like noble Pokemon and alphas I think are similar in that regard. Hold on, let me look at alpha Pokemon real quick. I don't know actually. I can't remember now. I can't remember for the life of me what exactly it did. Cause sworn I read something about them though. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, I guess I'm just tripping. It is what it is. The Nobles and PLA are alphas, I believe. Yeah, I think they are. No, the Suicune just KO'd itself. No! Oh man. Darn it, man. Oh well, we're gonna have to reset. Hopefully we can do better this time. I was really worried about that recoil damage, and that's exactly why, you know? Thunder, what Pokemon do you want in Unite besides Luxray? Legendary Pokemon-wise, I would love to have Giratina or Yveltal, but I would also really like to have the rest of the evolutions as well. I want to have, like, you know, Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. I want to have the rest of the evolutions, because there's still some evolutions that are missing from the game, and it kind of surprises me that they don't have them, considering that they were the first evolutions ever introduced, you know what I mean? So then why would you not have them, right? It's crazy. Alright. The Nobles and PLA are alphas, I think. I believe so too. I think they are too. My BLAOC has a scarf made from 10 shedded hairs of his shiny Hisuian Zoroark. The hair stands still, has a ghostly wavy effect, so when he wears it, the scarf's lightly wave. That's pretty cool. That is actually pretty cool. That's neat to think about. Even when there is no wind in the area. Yeah, that is honestly a really cool one. Oh, hairs of the Zoroark, not 10 hairs. Okay, I was about to say. Imagine a Colosseum remaster with old Shadow Pokemon and new Shadow variations, just like Lugia or regional forms. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. I would love to see that, honestly. I would love to see it. Alright. Me too, specifically Jolteon. Is Jolteon your favorite evolution, Retro? Let me know. Oh, I would love to see different Shadow Pokemon. There's so many different variations. I wasn't the biggest fan of Shadow Mewtwo, though. That was really weird that they added that to, whatchamacallit, like, what was it, Pokken Tournament? Was it Pokken Tournament? I thought it was really weird. But you know what? They're trying new things, and that's all that matters. Alright. With that, Noctowl did exactly what I wanted it to do, and now I swap over into Espeon. Alright. Alright. Ampharos can just use Thunder Wave again on the Vileplume. When I do that. Pokken then added as an alt in Smash. Yeah. Shadow Mewtwo equals Black Frieza's form. Dude. Wait, you know Dragon Ball? You know what? I do too. I wasn't really the biggest fan of that form though. I thought it was really weird. I don't know, it just seemed a little cliche to me, and that's maybe because of the way that they handled the Granola arc. I just wish that Granola got a better chance to shine in that manga. That's just my personal opinion though. Alright, Pokemon, or Shadow Pokemon are in Go, so the idea is that they liked it thanks to Colosseum. True. Real stuff right there. 100%. Shadow Pokemon wouldn't exist if it weren't for these games. So, because they're in Go and also, you know, in Pokken Tournament, they haven't forgotten about them. But they're not nearly as cool as how they used to be. The animations in this game is just so much better because the Pokemon feel a lot more alive. I love the different fainting effects that they have, the different, like, the way that they take attacks, you know what I mean? Because when they take attacks, they, like, move back a certain amount, or, like, they show to be taking damage, you know? And especially Steelix's animation. Look at that Steelix animation. You can't tell me that's not the coolest Steelix animation you've ever seen. Like, it's so cool. Every part of its body is, like, moving, and it glows almost. It's just so cool. I really, really like it. Oh, man. It's like how Beast Gohan came out of nowhere with no build-up. Also, it looks really... I agree with you. The hair is too long. Why is the hair like that? The hair on Beast Gohan is so weird to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved Teenager Gohan. And I loved the Super Saiyan 2 state when they introduced that. But, like... Beast form, I feel, could have been a lot better and could have been executed and built up better. Because it's weird. It's weird. And I think the design is even weirder because why does the hair look like that? Oh, especially when you see it on screens, like when you watch the movie that it was introduced, it's like, why? What, you know? Oh, goodness. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take out this Bayonet, and I'm gonna go ahead and yawn that Steelix to put it to sleep because I'm really tired of that Earthquake. And I think after this, they'll send out the Suicune, right? The hair worked for teen Gohan, but with adult Gohan, no, just no, yeah. Yeah, it's just, oh man. Granola bar, no, Granola is the name of a character from the games. Or not games, I'm sorry, from the manga. From the Dragon Ball Super manga. That's what we're talking about, is the character Granola. Which I think he has a really cool design. I really like his design. Maybe it's because it reminds me a lot of Tapion, and I absolutely love Tapion's design a lot, but I just also think he's just really cool. I wish he got a better chance to shine. Oh, and Tarambo's design? Tarambo has such a cool design. I love the axolotl look. You cannot go wrong with the axolotl look. Alright. Jolteon, Umbreon, and Leafeon are my top 3 Eevees. Not blaming you at all. Those 3 are great. Oh man, I love the different evolutions. Their designs are super nice. I do, however, miss the fluff on the neck though. That is something I will say that I do miss, because now a lot of the newer evolutions, or just evolutions in general, there's only a few of them that really get the fluff on the neck, or you know, something around their neck. For the most part, it's just plain for some reason. I miss that fluff. I'll go ahead and use Secret Power on Suicune, and I'll go ahead and heal up my Quagsire. Let me do that. Super Potion, here we go. And then I'll just go ahead and heal him up a bit. Alright. Facts. And in Scarlet Violet, they finally changed models. Hopefully they give them new animations and new titles. I agree. I hope they do. I hope they give them better animations, honestly. I really want to see Pokemon Colosseum's and XD's Gale of Darkness animations come back. But also Battle Revolution, because Battle Revolution also carried on that legacy, carried on that kind of stuff. They were all really good. G-Max Eevee makes up for it. Yeah, for sure. G-Max Eevee is so adorable. Extra fluffy. Oh, I'm living off 1 HP. Let's go! Out of non-canon characters that should be canon are Tapion, Cooler, Super Janemba has his own villain, at least without the fact. Yeah. I kind of agree with you there, honestly. I think Tapion in his own way is kind of secretly canon, but not, like, you know, fully canon, if that makes any sense. Alright. Honestly, outside Nihilego and the Hisuian and Paradox Pokemon, I'd like to see Hariyama and Baynet. No, I totally don't have a bias for Baynet. I think those are wonderful choices, honestly. I think they would contribute a lot to the game. I would think that Hariyama would probably be an attacker, like a physical attacker, or an all-rounder. Well, Baynet would probably be a supporter, in my opinion. I feel like Baynet would be a supporter like Sableye, almost. Okay, let me go ahead and heal up. Okay, we did get the paralysis off on the Suicune. That's a good sign right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on attacking the Steelix now. So let's just attack the Steelix. That's the goal here. Also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Hit that like button. Or if you're watching on Twitch and Kick, hit that follow button. It helps me out too. And sub to me if you're watching on YouTube, if you haven't already. If you enjoy what you're seeing so far. Oh my goodness, that earthquake did a lot of damage. That surprised me. Whoa! Okay, that is doing way too much damage. That is a very huge concern. I do not like how much damage it's doing. Shadow Rush, please don't be attack Umbreon. Attack Umbreon. Or not, okay. Oh, this is so bad. This is actually really, really bad. What am I gonna do here? I'm really worried about that Steelix. That Steelix is a huge, huge threat. I don't want to lose this Suicune. I'm so worried. I have to revive him. Hold on, I have a revive, right? Okay, I do have a revive. I'll go ahead and revive my Espeon. Or... yeah, I'll revive Espeon. I have to. I just have to. And I hope this catches the Suicune, honestly. I really hope this catches the Suicune. Man, if only you granted your team up to level 100. Do you know how long that would take? I don't think you understand how difficult that would be. Has Rock Slide? Oh, Arceus. I can't believe it has Rock Slide. That does a lot. I'm so worried. That's okay though, we have Espeon still. We have Espeon. If we could just take out this darn Steelix, this mean little Steelix, but it's using Shadow Rush. No. It's gonna be doing damage to itself. This is literally a lose-lose situation right now. This is huge. This is a big issue. I'll bring my Espeon up, and then I have to keep going after that. I have to keep throwing an Ultra Ball and hope that I catch it, because it's gonna faint soon. If it doesn't faint to its recoil damage, it's gonna faint because Steelix uses Earthquake. This is a huge problem. Oh man. Oh no! Come on! Okay, Steelix is using Taunt, that's fine. By all means, use Taunt. By all means. And you need to stop using Shadow Rush, please. Oh my Arceus. You're giving me a heart attack. You're gonna faint like next turn. I don't want to worry about that. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my Arceus. Holy Arceus. Come on, get in the ball. Stay in the ball, please, Suicune. I don't want you to faint. I am begging you. One. No! Come on! Come on! Have you heard of Dragon Ball Heroes? A lot of interesting story arcs from that series since it's a promo series. The episodes are 8 minutes long, not enough to tell these uniques. Oh yeah, of course I know of Dragon Ball Heroes. I love Dragon Ball Heroes. It's so funny, and sometimes it gets really ridiculous. If there's only... But the one complaint I have most of all... I do not like Broly. I don't like Z Broly. I'm tired of him popping in nearly like every episode. And Suicune fainted, okay. Unfortunate. But I just don't like that Z Broly shows up in every episode and ruins it. I just don't like it at all. It's so annoying. It's so darn annoying. But yeah. I have an OC actually. I have an OC based on heroes. Here you go. I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on, I'll show you. Few is probably one of my favorite characters though. So I have 2 OCs I'll show you actually. I don't mind showing you these. Every now and then I get to actually show these off. Okay. I just gotta resize this because unfortunately they're very like, when I put the image on the stream it wants to cover the entire screen. And I have no idea why. Alright. I have to like adjust the size. It's funny because I'm actually multitasking right now. You can't tell, but I'm adjusting the size at the same time as playing the game. I'm using one hand on both. Okay. Can I please lower the size? Oh my goodness gracious. If only there was a way I could actually shrink it down faster. Or like, tell it what size to appear as. I'm getting there though, I'm almost there. Alright. Here it is, here, okay. Oh my goodness, it took forever to actually shrink it down, but here you go, here's what it looks like. Here's one OC I have, right here. There you go. That's one of the characters I designed and created. I love this character so much. But yeah. My own Exino variant of a character of mine. You want to see a little kid though? I show you this though. You'll probably like this a lot. Hold on. I gotta wait properly. Few is awesome. It's funny how his final form was like kid. Okay, no, the story for that okay, the anime didn't show it, but the reason why he was like that was because he tried to absorb Toki Toki. So Toki Toki reversed time on his body and made him small. And like reversed time to where he was, you know, he was a kid. That's basically what happened. I actually have an OC based on Few. It was, I feel like I'm gonna be cringed at for this, but I don't care. This is her. I like her a whole lot. A creation of Fuse. I like her a lot. She's probably one of my favorite characters. I called her Eterna. That one in particular is named Eterna. Okay, let me go ahead and swap out into Espeon. In fact, you know what? I'm thinking I might as well just start off with Espeon at this point. Just save by swapping my party out or whatever, but we'll see. Cool design, the arts. Yeah, I commissioned somebody to do it, but the design is my own. I spent several hours designing the character. I love doing character design. So, you know, every character of mine, for the most part, I've designed. Of course, there are some people that I'll have and I'll tell them, I'll let them have creativity and I'll tell them, why don't you design this character's outfit? But overall, when it comes to like the hair and their appearance, that's me. Except for, you know, there's also some that I designed the outfit for. In fact, most of them I designed the outfit for though. At least it makes sense in rather than Boo becoming Kid Boo. Yeah, literally. You're shiny hunting Rayquaza with RNG manipulation. I kind of have no choice but to, considering that Emerald, you know, you have to get that perfect frame. It's heavily dependent on the frame after all. Alright. That takes care of the Vileplume, so I wonder what's going to be sent out next. But I think this turn the Delcatty will also be dealt with. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I'm hoping. Alright. Dude, I have a lot of characters that I've designed. A lot of different OCs that I've contributed to. I've written so many stories as well. I love to write. I love to write a whole lot. Alright, let me bring out Umbreon because I don't want to deal with that Bayonet. Ampharos, I'm gonna swap out into probably this one. There we go. Character design is such a stress relief, man. Yeah, it can be at times, but there's also times where I genuinely struggle for a design that I want to do. There's a lot of different designs that I look at. I'm just like, I'm not too sure about this one, you know? And then I'll try and redesign them, but I can't really think up of a design that I want for them, you know, those kinds of stuff. So it can be a stress reliever, but there's also times where it does make me a little stressed out. Because it's like, I want it to look a certain way, or I want it to be perfect, you know? Because sometimes I can be such a perfectionist where I genuinely want to, you know, get all of it, like, down and done and stuff like that. When are we getting the 17-hour lore stream? You guys really want a lore stream? I guarantee you'll regret it because I'll be there for a long time talking. I don't think you want a lore stream. I don't think you want one, man. Oh, man. Prison Planet Arc was a cool concept, and Space Time Tournament was a good idea too. Basically, tournament power, but different. Yeah, I know about that. They were really nice designs and everything. Like, all of them were really cool. Here has to be balance, not over tournament. I don't like tournament power. Tournament power should have been done after the Universe 6 versus 7 tournament. It should have been done afterwards. There was no reason to have the arc, like the future arc, right afterwards. It didn't make sense because if you took out that entire arc Alright, if you took out that entire arc of the Future Saga, nothing would change. The only thing that would be different and unexplained is that there's 2 Zenos. There's nothing else. So then what was the point of the arc? What was the point? You know what I mean? So like, I just, nah. I wish it was the last arc done. You know what I mean? I wish it was the last arc afterwards. Because I feel like that would have been a lot more, you know, made a lot more sense. To end it with that. An OC lore stream would be goated. Do you have any idea how many OCs I have? I have so many that it's not even funny. There's so many. It would take so long to explain each and every OC, or even if I explain one of them, the story goes so in-depth and is so long that it would take forever. Because my OC Thunder, like, you know, obviously this character here, has so much story. Like, so many stories put into this. I've come up with so much that it would be really difficult. Oh man. Dragon Ball Multiverse manga predicted to tournament power. I mean, I guess in its own way. I guess. I wasn't really a big fan of that manga. I feel like it was really like it doesn't give the characteristics properly. I know it's troublesome, but Goku Black Saga is just too fun to see. Loves obviously. I do too. He's my favorite character. You know what? Hold on. I want to show you something. Look, oh my goodness. I name one besides Thunder and Bolt. Professor Dove. I have Professor Dove as well. That's my 3rd Pokemon OC. I have Professor Dove as well. And then I have a ton of Dragon Ball OCs, but I also have other OCs like. I have an OC for My Hero Academia, for Demon Slayer, for like... I have one for Madoka Magica and so many others. You have no idea. I have so many of them. I can name like 20 of them off the bat. I just have so many. Come on, get the paralysis. Come on. Oh man. Oh man. Let me see what else is here. What was I on about? I forgot what I was on about. Oh yeah, right. I love Goku Black a whole lot. I have so many figurines of him. He's my favorite character of all time. Favorite character. In fact, I'm literally wearing a jacket like that. I actually straight up have a jacket with him on it. So yeah. Fun fact on my PLA OC character, just like the original hero in the game, has some of the nobles aid him in battle, but rather than staying in the arenas, they all chose to stay with my character. Okay. Alright. That's certainly different. Didn't know you liked Dragon Ball till now. That's so cool. Yeah. Dude, okay. I have a lot of... You have no idea. I love Dragon Ball a whole lot. It's definitely one of my favorite things, honestly. No! I didn't know it was that low! I should have been paying attention. I should have been paying attention. No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I do love Dragon Ball a whole lot. In fact, I do a really good Android 21 impression. Like, a really, really good one. I have always really liked the series, and I've done like a lot of comic dubs. In fact, originally this channel, like back in 2017, I used to do a channel based on Dragon Ball, so that sort of changed though, because I had a lot of stuff happen and I kind of ended up being like a Pokemon channel in the end, but I wasn't upset about it, because I really liked, I love Pokemon a whole lot too. Honestly, I love Pokemon a whole lot, and I think I actually love it more than Dragon Ball, because Pokemon saved my life. Like, it literally saved my life, so, you know. Because, you know, I went through a really, really tough time when I was younger. Like, a really, really, really rough time. Things were bad. extremely bad, and Pokemon was my escape, and I just, you know, I felt better. I felt a lot more attached. So it just, you know, it mattered a lot to me, and that's kind of the reason why I do Pokemon content moreover. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Hello War Dude, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Thinking I've been making only Pokemon OCs this whole time, like I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what? I think any OC, you know, if you put thought to it, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? If you enjoy it, if you like it, it doesn't matter what other people think about it. As long as you're happy with it and you enjoy it, that's all that matters. I want a lore stream. The Goku drip jacket. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that would be funny. Oh goodness. Thy drip, man. Thy drip. I've seen so many like Dragon Ball X Xenoverse 2 mods for Drip Goku. It was so funny to me. Alright. Let me make sure that my reflect is still up. I want to have my reflect up. Oh, I'd like to hear your 21 voice. Oh man, I haven't done it in a while, but sure. Let me see here. Let me see. I think her voice was really high pitched, right? I feel like if I say this line though, you know what? I'll go ahead and say it. Hold on, I need to stand up for this. Alright guys, I'll do my 21 impression for you. Alright, if I think correctly, I think it was... If you're a prince, I wonder if that means you have a more refined flavor. Oh goodness, I forgot I have a bump. Ah, I have a lump in my throat, bear with me, I'm trying. It's been a while since I last tried it. If you're a prince, I wonder if that means you have a more refined flavor. Oh, don't try me with that. Something like that, right? I haven't heard her voice in ages. I'd have to look for it. Hold on, let me try and pull up one of her voice lines. I think I'm getting it right, but at the same time, I'm getting it wrong. I can't remember for the life of me. I haven't done her voice in like, how many months now? Oh goodness. Alright, let me see. I was probably better back then because I did it so much more often. But because I haven't done it in so long, I feel like I forgot it. Tell me if I did it right or wrong. Let me know. Oh, we're cool. We got Suicune. Let's go. All right. All right. Let me see. I did a while back. I actually did an Android 21 stream, but because nobody really showed up, because like none of my audience really liked Dokkan Battle, they just said nah. You know what I mean? Alright. Alright. This has now turned into Okay, to be fair, I've been wanting to do one for so long, you have no idea. I haven't had much of a chance to. Because nobody in my chat ever says anything relating to Dragon Ball, so I have to be quiet all the time. Like, I end up not having to talk about it. They're like, nah, you don't get to talk about it, nah. Cause they're not interested in it, you know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with it, because it's okay for everybody to have their own preferences. If you're not into it, you're not into it, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know what I mean? It's just the reason why I don't really do it is because a majority of my audience just doesn't really watch it or anything, so. Dokkan Battle is overrated in my opinion. Dude, I love the music from it though. What do you mean? The music is great. Why is Edgerton on a posh? No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Not at all. I'm kidding. This is not exactly how she sounds at all. I'm very curious though. I used to do this voice a lot back then, and quite a few people might recognize it if they are into, you know, the old stuff. Anyways, yeah, I used to do that kind of voice a while back. I used to voice act on my previous channel before I turned this channel into this one. And when I did that, like, Oh, okay, Steelix is out this time. Alright. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me see. I'm gonna use Reflect again. I really don't like the fact that Steelix came out. Steelix is the last one I wanted to come out. Oh well. It is what it is. Oh, the difficulty of doing a lot of voices though, I think, is that sometimes you mix the voices together. You don't mean to mix the voices together, but because you have so many voices, you oftentimes accidentally might end up, you know, mixing the voices. Have you heard of the anime Solo Leveling? Yes, I have. It's a really good anime, but if there's one thing I want is like, I watch it with my friends a lot. So I oftentimes watch anime with my friends, like my other friends and things like that. The difficulty though is that sometimes because of different time zones, it makes it really hard to be able to schedule a time for everybody to get together and, you know, watch it. Yeah. Alright. I feel a little shy now. I'm feeling a little shy because it's like, this is the first time I've ever actually kind of been able to let loose and kind of talk about these kinds of things. Wow. Because I don't really get a chance to very often. This is like a very rare chance for me. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Alright. Let me go ahead and take a sip from my Coke. Oh man, they always send out the bayonet at the worst time. Alright, let's go ahead and send out Umbreon, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Yawn, as I always do. Oh right, I'm taunted, okay. Mud Shot on Steelix then. I don't really use Surf though, and the reason I don't use Surf is because, again, for those of you who may not have been here earlier, as I explained earlier, when you use a move that hits 2 opponents, it cuts the power in half. So like a move that's like, you know, 90 in power would become like half of that. Steely Determination from Steelix, yeah. It didn't want to be put to sleep that badly. It just said nah. Alright, let me go ahead and buy that, and then I'll go ahead and use Mudshot again. Talk about your passions. It's fun to let loose every once in a while, yeah. It's good, Thunder Fallacy. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh my Arceus. Do play Nintendo games? For the most part, I just play Pokemon. When it comes to Nintendo games, the most I ever play is like Pokemon games. I don't really play many other games, honestly. I mean, I do play a lot of Dragon Ball games, obviously, but when it comes to other games outside of that, I kind of just don't really play much. I do want to expand outwards though. I do play Devil May Cry. I've played Devil May Cry. I have played that. And then, what other games have I played besides that? You know what? I don't really think I've played much else. Wow, you know what? You just caught me so off guard with that because I'm all thinking about it. I'm just like, wow, I really don't play much. I genuinely don't play much. That's crazy. What? Crazy, crazy. Alright. Quagsire will dominate? Maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna use Confuse Ray and the Vileplume, and I guess I will. Oh no, wait, hold on. I have to swap over to Espeon. I'm not risking that. You play DMC? Yes, yes I do. Yes I do. Goodness, have you played Bayonetta? No, I haven't. Bayonetting these. I mean, what? Patsler, you did a good job looking after this region in my play. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Just for that, let me show you what Bolt looks like. My OC Bolt. I'm sure you're very curious. Surely, right? You'd totally be curious, right? Right? Alright. We'll use Confuser. Actually, I don't even need to worry about that. So I'll just go ahead and Secret Power the Suicune and then Side Beam the Vileplume. And let me see if I can find a picture real quick of my OC Bolt. So you can see what it looks like at least. Because I know I have art of him. He looks so like... He's really shy though. Let me see. Now where did I save the art at? See, I have this really bad habit of saving files in the incorrect spots. So that's why I'll just pull it up this one. I'll pull it up on Discord, because I know on Discord at least I have it in a better spot. I can find it more easily because I had mentioned it. So I can just search up Bolt and then it'll pop up to me. Alright. Alright. And there's the Steelix again. Cringe. Now, where did I put it? That is wild. I actually can't find it. But surely it's here somewhere, right? This is so crazy to me. Maybe I don't... Okay, even if I can't find it, I'll find it eventually. I'll find it eventually. It'll show up. It'll show up. Watch, it'll show up after I finish streaming. I bet you guys that's exactly what would happen. Oh, I found it! I found it! Let's go! I knew I could find it someplace. Alright. Silly little me. I don't know why it was saved specifically in this area, but I don't care. Alright. So this is what he looks like, right here. There we go! There he is! There's my ancestor! If you're wondering, it's a boy. Please. I probably need to get more art of him because this makes him look so feminine. Like, it looks like a girl, and so many people confuse it for a girl, so... I mean... I don't blame them. I think it's just the art style. Umbreon Idol Animation has its rings though. Yeah, it's beautiful! Dude, it looks so good! It's just amazing. Alright. Hey, that's me. Yeah. Yeah, it's you. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and heal that up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use the Mud Shot. Or maybe, yeah, I'll use Mud Shot on Steelix. Hopefully that'll do enough. Share your OCs? Okay, bet. What's DMC? I forgot. Devil May Cry. Yeah, it's Devil May Cry. Looks cool, thanks. I have so many. I have so many OCs, man. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll show more later. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, I'm gonna start throwing Ultra Balls at the Suicune and hopefully catch it. That's what I'm hoping for. Because Steelix is gonna be going down this turn, and when Steelix goes down, that's gonna be great. Will you ever stream something that isn't Pokemon? If my audience is fine with it or wants it, then sure. Why do you always say, I'm sorry! It's a habit of mine! You know what? Call me out every time I say bro. Alright? Call me out. Alright? Call me out. And you know what? I will make a rule now. For every time I say bro, I have to take a sip of water. That's the challenge, guys. Call me out. In fact, somebody clip this so that if at any point I forget, you send me this clip. And then I will hate my past self, most likely. That's what needs to be done. It's just what needs to be done. Because it's a really terrible habit, and I hate it. Nah, bro is fine. No, it's not. What do you mean it's fine? I don't want to be saying it. What am I, Generation Z? Oh, man. Also, you know the squid from Mario? Well, I made one of my OCs gave him a weird but understandable voice, and he later becomes a king. What? Okay, nice. That's neato. Yeah, the animations and models in Colosseum and XC are just amazing. And they're literally just so good. They're so good. Bro alert! I was repeating someone's comment. That doesn't count. I was repeating someone's comment. To be fair, if the comment says bro, then I'm okay. I'm in the clear. Alright? That's just how it is. I say it daily, yeah. That's a perfect challenge, not gonna lie. I'm trying my best to get out of this habit because I don't know where it started or when. Like, I don't even know why I just kept saying it. I would like to see a Monster Hunter stream. You told me you played. Oh yeah, I do have Monster Hunter. I do, yeah. Clipped it. I don't give me another bro alert. I was mentioning a fact. Like, I was mentioning the fact that if a comment says it, then it's clear. I clipped it? Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Alright, this one ain't shiny, guys. Alright, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream. If you guys like this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. If you're watching on Twitch or Kick, hit that follow button. And I will definitely see you guys in the next live stream. I believe, yeah, I'll be streaming Pokemon Unite tomorrow. So you guys can look forward to that if you would like. We can all play Pokemon Unite. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I did make a skull crawler that can ignite itself and breathe fire. Ooh, that's rather interesting. So yeah, if you guys want, what you guys can do is you can leave in the comments. After this stream ends, you guys should comment down below the different kinds of games you guys want me to play. If you do that, I can definitely see if it's something that's rather wanted, so I can host a poll, like a poll on my community page to see what